Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, it is with immense pride and deep emotion that I stand before you today to speak about one of the most dynamic and rapidly evolving relationships of our times. And that is the partnership between the Republic of India and the United Arab Emirates. It's a great relationship, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, some relationships are built on geography, others on economy, but the bond between India and the UAE is built on vision, it is built on trust, and it is built on the timeless strength of shared values. This is therefore more than just a bilateral relationship. It is a story of shared vision between India and the UAE, of mutual respect between India and the UAE, and of cultural depth and a strategic alignment. This is a relationship, a partnership that honors the past, energizes the present, and is poised to shape the future of our region and of our world. Let me begin with what is perhaps the most defining element of our ties, which is the comprehensive strategic partnership. In 2017, India and the UAE elevated their relationship to a comprehensive strategic partnership. Therefore, our relationship is not momentary, it is not transactional, it is a strategic partnership. And this was not just a change in terminology. This was not merely semantics, it was a transformational moment. It reflected a shared commitment to taking our collaboration beyond trade and diplomacy to build a robust framework of cooperation across defense, security, energy, innovation, and people-to-people ties. This strategic partnership between India and the UAE has since grown with remarkable speed. Driven by vision and warmth of our leaders, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan and our Prime Minister, Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, who share a genuine bond of friendship, trust, ambition, and brotherhood and fraternal spirit. This is so important. One of the most tangible outcomes of this deepening relationship is the extraordinary economic and trade cooperation. India is currently UAE's second largest trading partner, and UAE stands as India's third largest. In 2022, we signed the landmark Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement, or CEPA, which was a bold step to redefine our economic relationship. And that relationship aims to take our bilateral trade relationship to over $100 billion in the coming years. And already we are seeing great results in increased volumes, investment flows, and business collaboration. And all of us here in India are so appreciative of it. We are so proud of what we are achieving together as partner countries with a strategic relationship. But more importantly, CPA is not just about numbers, it is about opportunities. It opens doors for small and medium businesses. It strengthens supply chains, it engages the lives of millions by creating jobs and fostering innovation. Speaking of investment, the UAE's role in India's development story is both significant and strategic as well. Major sovereign wealth funds like the Abu Dhabi Investment Authority are all heavily invested in India's infrastructure, logistics, and green energy sectors. And these investments are not only a vote of confidence in India's growth story, they are a reflection of our shared belief in building a sustainable and inclusive future. Ladies and gentlemen, we here at the Republic Media Network are one of the largest news networks in the largest democracy, ladies and gentlemen, of the world, in the world's most populous nation. And we follow and track the India-UAE relationship very closely, and we are so proud of it. And we cover its details. And we know the significance of this strategic partnership because it goes from smart cities to clean energy, from ports to data centers. Look at the diversity of our partnership. India and UAE are today growth architects of a modern, forward-looking economy. And we are the hope of the world. Energy has long been the bedrock of our cooperation, and today we're expanding that into new frontiers. The United Arab Emirates has been such a reliable partner in ensuring India's energy security, but our partnership is no longer just about oil and gas. It includes renewable energy, hydrogen, and climate action. And together through platforms like the International Solar Alliance, we are shaping the global agenda on clean energy and sustainability. Our collaboration in energy reflects, in my view, not just pragmatism but purpose. It speaks to our commitment to our future generations, to a planet that is greener and cleaner. But no story about India-UAE ties is complete without acknowledging the real soul of this relationship, which is our people. Over 3.5 million Indians, 35 lakh Indians call the United Arab Emirates their home. They work there, and they are not just workers or residents, they are contributors, creators and community builders. And they have built bridges of trust through their dedication. They embody the values of hard work, respect, resilience, perseverance and tenacity of both our great cultures and civilizations. They are doctors, engineers, artists, teachers, entrepreneurs, but above all, they are ambassadors of our friendship. The Indian diaspora in the UAE is the largest anywhere in the world. Let me repeat. The Indian diaspora in the UAE is the largest anywhere in the world. And it is a living bridge between our two nations, one that brings warmth to our diplomacy and depth to our engagement. Our defense and security cooperation is another great emerging pillar of strength in this relationship. And we have so much to gain by working together in that area. In a region marked by strategic challenges, we need to work together at a geostrategic level. At a global level, we must remain connected. We must work together in our mutual benefit. We must remain together through any conflicts and any differences that emerge among other countries, because we are together partners for peace and stability. And the world knows that now. From a firm stand on counterterrorism to maritime security, which is very important. From intelligence sharing, which is only possible when there is deep trust, to joint military exercises. This is not just a superficial relationship, it is a tactical relationship, but it is not a transactional relationship. Our cooperation today at a geostrategic, defense strategic level is deep, effective and growing. And together we are safeguarding not just our own interests, but we are contributing to a secure and rules-based international order. And as the world embraces the digital age, India and the UAE are at the forefront of a new wave of innovation and technological collaboration, from fintech to AI, blockchain to e-governance. Our startups, our tech companies, our research institutions are working together to shape our digital economies of the future. We are not just adopting technology, we are co-creating it. A shining example of this deepening collaboration is the establishment of an offshore campus of the Indian Institute of Technology, Delhi in Abu Dhabi in 2023, which is an ambitious step that not just fosters academic excellence, but also strengthens the foundation of knowledge exchange between our two great nations. The recent agreements on digital infrastructure, cybersecurity, and startup cooperation are laying the foundation for a knowledge-based economy that will benefit both our societies. Let us also remember the depth of our cultural and civilizational ties. Centuries ago, long before official diplomatic missions or trade pacts, the people of India and the Arabian Peninsula have shared bonds of commerce, language, art, spirituality, trade, and human values. These bonds have ensured through time and endured through time, and today they continue to flourish. The construction of the first Hindu temple in Abu Dhabi is more than just an architectural milestone. We are so proud of it. We are so happy because we believe it is a symbol of the United Arab Emirates' openness, its embrace of diversity and the shared cultural space that our two great civilizations have long occupied. In every festival celebrated, every language spoken, in every song sung, we see the beauty of this cultural fusion. And finally, as global players, India and the UAE are taking their partnership to multilateral platforms, be it through G20, BRICS, COP28, I2U2 initiative with Israel and the United States. Our countries are working together to tackle immediate global challenges: climate change, food security, health resilience, and sustainable development. Another landmark initiative that reflects the growing strategic convergence between India and the UAE is the very, very important India, Middle East, Europe Economic Corridor, IMEC. That was announced during the G20 summit in 2023 in New Delhi. The IMEC is the most visionary project aimed at enhancing connectivity, building prosperity through rail shipping routes between India, Gulf and Europe. And the United Arab Emirates plays a super pivotal role in this initiative, not just as a transit hub, but as a strategic partner in reimagining global trade routes. IMEC is more than just infrastructure. It is a corridor of trust, collaboration and shared prosperity, and it places our partnership at the heart of the global supply chain network. This shows that our relationship is not confined to the bilateral level. Our relationship is shaping the very architecture of international cooperation. In conclusion, I truly believe that this is a partnership like no other. It's a partnership not defined just by transactions, but by transformation, not by diplomacy alone, but by destiny. A partnership that reflects the confidence of two nations, bold, young, ambitious, and ready to lead. And India and the UAE are writing a new chapter in global cooperation, a chapter filled with promise, passion, and purpose. Let us continue to nurture this bond. Let us deepen it with trust, with innovation, and with heart. And let us walk forward together as partners, as allies, and as friends towards a future that we will build together, hand in hand. Ladies and gentlemen, I look forward to welcoming all of you and sometimes getting a chance to meet you here at the Republic Media Network headquarters in Delhi. But till then, thank you for allowing me to express my thoughts to you, and I wish you a great event.